Oh, yes, please. 2.
Cream?
Please. When? Oh, thank you so much for inviting me, Izzy. It really is quite pleasant to have tea again.
My pleasure, Scott. Hopefully Giles will have the food ready soon.
Indeed. I do find myself rather peckish.
More like prickish.
I like the taste of rain.
Oh, for crying out loud.
So, Scott, how do you feel about the election results?
I just don't get your quaint two-party system. Anyone with any intelligence can clearly see that coalition-type governments, like we use in the Commonwealth, are far superior. For obvious reasons.
Maybe for you people, but we do things on our own here. Love it or leave it.
Hit it, quit it.
No, just... no.
Well, everyone's going to have his or her own opinion. I find that it's our differences that allow us to appreciate our preferences all the more.
To a point, but it is far better for one to spend most of one's time with their own people in class. I mean, why waste time with mongrels, mongoloids, and morons?
But Asian dogs are so cute when they're slow.
I keep forgetting how often you were dropped on your head.
Jason!
Dropped on my head, dropped on my head, dropped on my head, hey, 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 hey.
Oh, not really. She's just bored with this conversation. I, however, find your take on things interesting. Did you study sociology or politics?
Oh, nothing so banal. My studies were focused on matters of finances. However, anyone with any decent education matriculates with a well-rounded understanding of how the world really works.
Oh, how the work really whirls.
Just drink your tea.
That's not to say that it's for everyone. For those whose lives are meant to be of a more practical sort, some subjects may be of no value to them, but it frees them to focus on the knowledge and skills that they will need, as compared to those of us who are meant for more decision-making positions.
So, you're an elitist?
I merely don't see the point in wasting time pretending that all men are created equal. Can a nurse understand how the libido was manipulated? Can a mechanic start an IV line? Should I learn to change a fuel pump? Heavens no. We all have our strengths and our limits, and we learn to work within them to the best of our abilities if we're responsible, or we become burdens and failures if not.
Oh, I see. I guess that's certainly one viewpoint. Oh, smells like the food is ready.
I like eating babies.
Good news! It's your favorite.
What is it really?
Not babies.
Chicken wraps, I think. So do you do any traveling?
Quite. I spent some time in Australia and the subcontinent during my gap year, and when I go on holiday, I try to go abroad as often as I can.
I've always wanted to go abroad. I don't get out much. My sister thinks it's best.
You really should. You just can't understand your life until you see how others live.
You can see how others live all around you. You don't have to experience a slum in Calcutta just to understand how unfortunate some people are.
Mumbai, but yes, you might gain limited comprehension locally.
What sort of hobbies do you have?
Oh, literature, alpine expeditions, yachting. I like a little variety.
Yacht.
Sounds rather expensive.
Well, I belong to a club and they own the boats. It's really quite reasonable.
Reasonable.
I like boats and bubbles and rubber duckies.
Jason, don't you do a lot of work with boats?
No, I was in the Navy.
Oh, a navalman. What were you? Lieutenant? Commander?
Just a seaman. I did it for the college money.
Oh, I see. Well, that's one thing your country is right. Let a man who is worthy raise his status through honorable service.
What do you mean by who is worthy?
Well, despite my views in general, I freely admit there are those who are born a station below their capabilities. Financial hardship may otherwise prevent someone such as yourself from gaining an education they would otherwise benefit from, but it allows them to earn an education rather than turning to other means or being solely reliant upon the grace of others. While I tend to prefer the company of those of a similar upbringing to myself, one cannot look down on those of a less advantageous birth who have worked hard to earn their station.
I see.
Well, at least we all have common ground here. Excuse me. Come this way. Alrighty. Oh, you're having a tea party. Yes, how rude of me. You know Jason and Shelly, of course.
And this is Scott.
Scott! Pleasure. You made tea?
Giles did.
Right, Giles. Okay, good. I'm gonna put the groceries away.
Sorry about that.
Hi, Giles.
So Scott, where exactly are you from?
Originally a small town near London called...
Stuckupsville?
Bad doggy, no schnitzel for you.
Well, I never...
You never much of anything.
That's enough, Jason.
Zipsy lip or get no hips.
Thanks, Shelly.
Eh.